Hi again! It's your boy, Ver. I've been gone for what seems to be about 4 months. I'm gonna put some chapters in this video so that you don't have to listen to me rant on about why I've been gone for 4 months, but I suppose you might find it entertaining. Um, so basically, 4 months ago, I said to myself that I would upload at least at least twice every week. That seemed like something good because I had this dedicated image in my mind about how I would upload frequently and then just get better and better until I'm just I'm good at doing YouTube, you know what I mean? Not really good at doing YouTube, but good at being entertaining and talking, and that was my goal when I started this. Anyways, I got distracted, like I always do, and for 4 months, I a lot's happened. A lot's fucking happened. I've even gotten my ears pierced. I don't think that was there last time. So yeah, that's cool. Anyways, onto the video. What do I have for you today? We are gonna read this thing that I saved a long time ago. Apparently, I saved this to do literally 4 months ago or 3 months ago or so, but nah, we're doing it now, I guess. And this is a thread, a Reddit thread on Am I the Asshole? Am I the Asshole, by the way, is a subreddit where you can go on there and outline a situation that you're facing, and people will tell you whether or not you're an asshole in that situation or not. Let's say you slap your wife across the face, you go on Reddit and then you try to make yourself look as good as possible about whether or not you slapping your wife across the face was justified, and people will tell you if you're an asshole or not. You might just be. Um, anyways, right. Not only is it a subreddit that you can go onto where you seek other people's judgment, it's also a subreddit where you can go and judge other people. Something all of us love doing. Kind of, not really. I'm kind of exaggerating. But the people on the subreddit, they love judging people, or the people who comment at least. I just kind of read through shit, and I see the shit show go down, you know? So anyways, this thread right here, it says, "Am I the asshole, Aita, for serving my daughter wet ass pizza?" I'ma read it to you. 43F here. My 16-year-old daughter had some friends over in our backyard for a get together yesterday. I asked them if they wanted food and they said sure, but honestly didn't seem like they were even having fun. I pride myself in being a fun mom, maybe not a cool mom, but fun. So I ordered pizza for them to make them laugh. I played the song Wet Ass Pussy. God damn. Respect, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm biased towards the mother already. But reason being, I kind of I like the song Wet Ass Pussy. If you don't know what Wet Ass Pussy is, it's a song by the one and only the Queen of England or America or whatever fucking country she comes from. Wet Ass Pussy. It's this song about sex essentially. If you wanna know what Wet Ass Pussy is in today's society, it's like Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus back in 2012 when it was just released, except way more explicit. Anyways, yeah, I'm biased. It's a controversial song, and I personally really like it. Most people tell me most times when I tell people I listen to a lot of metal music and rock music, and as such I talk to people who are in the rock communities and metal communities online, and they have the tendency not to like Cardi B for some reason. Who would have guessed? You know what I mean? And yeah, usually when I tell them that I actually like WAP, Wet Ass Pussy, they're like, dude, the song's fucking disgusting. Why would you like that? And I'm like, exactly. That's why I like it. It's so disgusting that it makes being disgusting into an art form, and that's why I like it. Anyways, that's what this mom did. She played Wet Ass Pussy from her phone, and I sang along, holding the pizza, singing Wet Ass Pizza. Damn. Honestly, I thought it was hilarious. Then I put the pizza down and began booty shaking a little bit. No boys were there, just three girls. My daughter shrieked as if she'd been stabbed and said this was humiliating, and I said sounds like dry pizza energy as a joke. As a joke, you know what I mean? And her friend snickered a bit, so I know the joke landed. Well, it's been a day and she won't leave her room or speak to me. Am I really in the wrong? Okay. So let's see what people have to say. So the first comment is a "you're the asshole," and by the way, this got like 2.3 k upvotes, which means it's the prevalent opinion of pretty much everyone. It says right here, YTA, I don't know how serious you actually are, but they weren't laughing with you, they were laughing at you. You humiliated your daughter in front of her friends and acted just very weirdly. I don't know how to explain it without feeling awkward about it. Like boundaries, you know? You have great intentions, don't get me wrong, but I shouldn't have to tell you that booty shaking in front of your daughter and her friends isn't funny. You're just trying too hard, so yeah, don't do that again. I think, like, there are times when I disagree with the conclusions that the people on this subreddit come to. Like, I have come across some that are like legit what the fuck, but I think this actually sums it up very succinctly. I would disagree that she's not really an asshole, like in my opinion at least. She did embarrass her daughter, but I think what makes an asshole at the end of the day is really partially, yes, the actions that they did, but also the intentions behind those actions. And what the fuck is that? You're right. So, like, her intention, right, was to, you know, have a fun time with her daughter and, you know, connect with the kids, so to speak, as much as it's probably a bad idea if you're, like, massive boomer to do that. Like, I can appreciate it. Like, I'm imagining if, like, my mother did that, and, like, if my mom did that, I'd probably commit suicide the very next day. So anyways, I don't think she's an asshole. But it is true that, you know, it's kind of like wildly inappropriate to, even though this person didn't really say that, like, how old are they exactly? She didn't really specify, just, oh wait, 16. Oh yeah, nah, that's fine, I guess. But yeah, I think, like, whether or not this was like a net negative was whether or not her daughter, like, lost her friends because of that, which in that case, you know, I think that's probably a good thing. Don't wait before you cut that clip and say her daughter losing her friends was a good thing. I'm gonna say, because, you know, like, if you have friends who, like, ditch you and, like, they stop being friends with you because your mother did something embarrassing, then, you know, like, I don't think you wanted those friends in the first place. Just saying. Klaus Jaffet. Oh wait, I was gonna blur out their username. Shit. They say, all these people saying you're the asshole obviously never grew up with bitter Gen X parents that made you feel like a piece of shit for everything you ever liked. Even at 25, my parents still react to a lot of my humor and interests as dumb and childish, especially the things that mean a lot to me. Yet, they find those cringy ass boomer memes that circulate on Facebook as the pinnacle of humor. What you did was probably a little embarrassing, yes. She's a 16-year-old girl, and sorry, but 16-year-old girls tend to be brats when it comes to their mothers. My best friend and mother acts a lot like what you did and loved it. All of us thought she was the coolest mom around because she actually put in effort to understand our humor and culture. Hell, my FP's cousin around aunt age acts like this and everyone fucking loves her. Unfortunately, you should probably hold off on stuff like this in the future because your kid is ungrateful for having a parent that puts in effort to relate to today's humor. At least you weren't making meme references from 2006, but you're not the asshole. I stand by that firmly. And this guy says, "Welcome to 2020, boomer. Shit changes. Boo fucking who." Yeah, like I said, I don't think that she's an asshole either. Even though 2,300 other people say that she is. Like, I think I'm with this guy, even though I'm not gonna like. I don't agree with the kind of bitchy tone of, like, you didn't have Gen X parents. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. I wouldn't say that. I do see the point in him saying that she's not an asshole. I agree that she's not an asshole, as I've said before. I'm gonna find a couple more to talk about. This guy like asks, "How the fuck do you bond over this?" Sad. Okay, NAH, not which means not an asshole. I feel people are being way too hard on OP. Original poster. Yeah, it's cringy and everything your parents do, like breathing, is super humiliating when you're a kid. I'm getting the Amy Poehler mom vibe. I have no idea who Amy Poehler is. I think we're gonna go on a little bit of an adventure. Who is Amy Poehler? Amy Poehler. Hopefully. Oh, okay. Poehler. Amy Poehler is an American actress, comedian, writer, producer, and director after studying improv at Yeah, this isn't gonna tell me. Parks and Recreation. Okay, I'm guessing it's either from Mean Girls or Parks and Recreation. These are the two movies I've heard the most about. Or maybe Sisters. I don't know. I've never heard of that one before. I don't really watch movies that much. Okay. I'm getting the Amy Poehler mom vibe just from the meme only, but I haven't seen the movie. But she doesn't have to fucking crawl in a hole and die because she has kids. A lot of parents are super uptight, can't joke around, don't let their kids do fun, or they're just straight up abusive. Let this woman live. Let this woman live! She isn't being abusive, toxic. Oh, he said it. Or she said it. Or shitty to their kid. Her kid. This post, with all its YTAs, further proves the point that this sub's demographic is mostly in high school. I do wonder about Am I the Asshole's demographic? Because the conclusions that are upvoted a lot of the times, well, I don't really know a lot of the times. I don't frequent this sub as much anymore, but a lot of the time, man, a lot of the time, they're questionable. They're questionable. And I. What I mean by that is, I came across this post the other day. Not really the other day, it was maybe a year or two ago. And there was this guy, right? I remember it somewhat vividly. I can't find. I've tried to find the original post that I'm about to tell you about, but no go. I can't find it through Google or anything like that. Basically, there was this guy. There was this guy and his daughter. His daughter has PCOS. It's like this medical condition that makes you that women get that kind of like make them look pregnant, and it kind of messes up their hormones, so they're very moody and they feel like shit. Basically, I forgot what PCOS stands for. Hold on. PCOS, hopefully, polycystic ovary syndrome, yeah, is a condition that affects a woman's hormone levels. Women with PCOS can produce higher than normal amounts of male hormones. This hormone imbalance causes their body to skip menstrual periods and make it harder for them to get pregnant. Yeah, and the symptoms are hair loss, depression, mood, acne, and I remember this guy was telling the subreddit about how his daughter looked pregnant because of having this sickness, right? So there's this old babushka. Babushka is Russian for grandma. There's this old grandma or something like that, who's barren, right? Like, she's infertile, she can't have children of her own. They're in church, like this guy, the father, the daughter, and this other older lady. They're all in church, and the older lady approaches the daughter and asks the daughter, this guy's daughter, the guy who was making the post, the old lady asked his daughter if she could have his daughter's baby because she assumed his daughter was pregnant, and assumed because like his daughter was a teenager, she didn't want this supposed baby. She wasn't actually pregnant because of this, but yeah, that was like the situation. And what happened after that is that his daughter literally went off on the old woman in public and called the old woman a barren bitch, like of all things. And like the dude even said that the old lady started crying, and everybody in the subreddit, because he gave the because this guy gave the justifications of his daughter, like literally screaming at this woman and causing her to like start crying in public, like because he gave the justification that she's sick and she's sick basically. Everybody in the subreddit were like sympathetic towards the daughter, and he was saying like, oh, like he's not an asshole for like his daughter is not an asshole, and he's not an asshole for like defending his daughter's behavior to his wife and blah blah blah. Hopefully you're like keeping track and all this. Like I'm confused even like talking about this. I'm trying my best to remember, okay? And basically everybody in the sub said that they weren't the assholes in this situation, and I'm like, dude, fucking no. Like, would you imagine being like in that church, like just being an onlooker, and like this teenage girl just screaming at this old lady and like literally call her a barren bitch of all things, dude. Like, of course you're the fucking asshole. Like, even if you're sick or not. I mean, I suppose your sickness is an explanation behind your assholish behavior, but it's like it doesn't make you not the asshole, you know what I mean? And that's when I realized, what the fuck is this subreddit? I mean, like, it's entertaining to make a video on and shit, but the conclusions they come to sometimes, Jesus fuck, man. Anyways, that's the end of my little rant. I wanted to tell that to somebody, but like there's not many people I can just rant about r// am I the asshole to. So yeah, that's this. I'll post the link to this. What do you call it? To this thread in my description if you want to like read through it. And yeah, I think that's everything that I've wanted. Hopefully I'll actually like keep a steady upload schedule this time. I have no idea if I actually can, but I'm aiming for maybe twice a week, at least once a week. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.